New character in Lost Sword, new video as usual, couple of videos per month on this fantastic waifu collector. And today's topic is obviously gonna be the newly released character Estheria. She looks fantastic. Most likely this video will be demonetized because of this skin. Leave a like, subscribe, help me get on the channel. Let's talk a little bit about Estheria and if it's worth pulling for her or not, and in case you decide to pull for her, how to properly build her. As usual, before we start, hello degenerates, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Let's jump directly into a TLDR if you don't want to watch the whole video. Completely fine. She's a low T1 character. First of all, I forgot to put an H on her name. It's Estheria, right? I'll change it later. But basically, she's a low T1 character until we get more wizards, and you'll see why on a second. But there is not that much usage for her at the moment. She's mostly a try-hard character. For casual players, you will pull because she's a waifu, not really because her kit is amazing at the moment. That said, let's actually talk about her kit, how to build her, everything else, the card, if it's worth pulling for it or not. Starting with her kit, pretty straightforward, pretty decent, honestly. She has a team buff for magic attack, so she is mostly going to be used on wizard compositions, and a self buff of critical hit chance. Any character or any DPS without crit chance buff nowadays will get way less usage because it's almost necessary, mandatory they get it. Second skill, basically anytime you are hitting an enemy with a basic or a skill, you will be applying Death Dragon energy. When you get 30 or more stacks, this will be dealing an extra hit of 645% attack while also applying fear for 2 seconds. Pretty nice, honestly, pretty nice. This is a pretty nice skin. It pairs well not only with wizards, but funny enough, you can put her on a Palamedes composition, and Palamedes will be doing more damage with her. The wizard support that works better with the knight meta character. Kinda XD, not gonna lie. But that's her second passive, pretty nice. She also has Death Gaze, which is her first active skill. This is a fantastic skill for Hell mode and for Tower. So this will be apply an enemy debuff, healing receive reduction 55%, 10 second duration, 10 second cooldown. This is 100% uptime, also doing some extra damage, but 100% uptime on the debuff. This debuff, and this is what I said earlier, is kind of niche, is what makes her so good for Hell mode and for specific tower stages. The moment you get past level 300 something, I think I was speaking earlier with Telas. The moment you get past level 300, enemies will start healing themselves a lot. Bosses will have a lot of sustain as well, or just have 2 HP bars directly. When you kill one, they'll have a second HP bar. They are annoying. And a character like this helps a lot on both tower and really high combat power deficit gaps pushing Hell mode. If you don't care about that, if you are someone like me, I don't push unless I can auto or do minimal manual. Literally, I've been on 5640 for like 2 months because I cannot auto K, right? So if you're like me, this is a character that loses a lot of value because her only real usage will be going on a Palamedes composition or as a sub DPS with your Eva and your Tiamat, and I'll show some damage numbers in a little bit. And then lastly, her ultimate, she's doing pretty good damage equal to 1000% of attack. This is also making her, or making all enemies get a debuff that anytime they get attacked or hit by a wizard, they will be getting an extra hit for 22% additional damage for 18 seconds on a 33-second cooldown, which is pretty decent uptime, honestly. Her kit is pretty good. The biggest problem we have right now is that there is not enough wizards to justify pulling for her. When we talk about wizards, the 2 strongest wizards right now are Tiamat and Eva, depending on what composition you are running. That's it. There is no other wizards. You could be saying Summer Merry is pretty good when it comes to elemental content, or Vivian specifically on some gates or elemental content, whatever it is, right? But for the most part, it's Tiamat and Eva. There's nothing else compared to the current meta, which is knight compositions and how strong they are. There is no reason to be switching into a full wizard team, at least right now. For some comparison, right, running the same team, full auto, wizard versus knight composition, running first a wizard composition with Galahad, Neobedi, the 2 DPS I was talking about, and also Estheria. Estheria T3, obviously, so her damage is going to be underwhelming in contrast to having her awaken. We were doing like 3 billion, something like that, and then we're doing almost 5 billion with the normal knight composition. Full auto, not even bothering about ultimate order for Palamedes to take even more advantage of those CC characters. So full auto, you can just get way more damage while running a different team. And even you can move Palamedes damage further from 2.6 to 3 billion. To 3 billion just by including Estheria. But then again, you are losing damage because the overall damage running Lohengrin is going to be better. So just because all of the things, it's not really worth going too hard on her banner, and that's why she is a low T1 character at the moment. She's not a T2. The characters at T2 are clearly weaker. I have to test Percival to see if with her new buff is worth making her a T1 character or not. We'll see. But for Estheria, a T1, nothing else interesting in there. When it comes to her card, has similar problems. Right now, her card is a T2 card, right here. Quiet Temptation, I believe it's called. I don't remember. Yes, Quiet Temptation. So this is a nice card. It has magic attack and it has critical chance. Pretty good for wizards. The problem is the passive itself. When enemies heal, you will be granting to your allies an attack buff of 5% per stack up to 10 times. This is great, but we go back into the same topic. This will only really be useful if the enemies are healing consistently enough to proc it. And this doesn't happen until late game, way late game for new players. I don't know global what levels you guys are at the moment, but for most people it's not the useful card. She's gonna be doing better with any other support card. She's a sub DPS, you're not bringing her for her damage. You put her with the Vivian card, you put her with the Merlin card even if you want, and they're gonna be great cards you can put on her rather than running that. It's not an awful card if you like it or if you are a tryhard. It's actually one you should be picking in my opinion. So that's it about the skills and the card. Let's talk a little bit how to build her. She has a pretty basic pitch build, alright? Attack and critical damage, you don't care about anything else. The more you can get, the better. When it comes to cards, like I was saying, any support card is going to be better than increasing her damage. So Vivian and Merlin are the best ones, or if you are late game on those specific stages, then Quiet Temptation becomes a pretty important one. Specialties, crit and attack, whatever you can get. She ate like 900 rocks, I think, and I couldn't get anything better than that critical damage, so I'm skipping that for now because it's fucking expensive. When it comes to pulling for her and how far you should be going, in my opinion, T3 is the maximum you should be going for her. Right now, we are coping that she will be good when other wizards come out. So, for example, Morgana on Anniversary and things like that. But until other wizards come out, she's literally a flex pick that will not see a lot of usage outside of specific situations. In my opinion, T3 is the cap you should be going. In fact, just a copy is more than enough for now. You can skip the card. If you're a tryhard, go for it, get the T3, get the card. It's a nice character. When it comes to pulling for Percival or Anessa, honestly, Percival is not a character that I would say new players need to pull for. Anniversary is next month. Please don't pull on Percival's banner. She got buff, she is a good tank, but you get a copy for free already. You will get a few as time goes by. There is no need to pull for her or to waste gems in here, in my opinion. Anessa is a safe pick, her card is really good, but again, Anniversary is next month, so I can only recommend getting Anessa's card in here and a copy of Estheria, maybe a T3 if you really like her. I wouldn't go to T5 or any higher unless she's your waifu, which I could understand, to be fair. I could understand. That's it. That's gonna be for this video, basically. Just a small quick testing done today, not like a final review. If there's anything else that needs to be updated, I will directly update the website rather than updating a second video. So feel free to check it out as usual. Links in the description. We are live every single day. Good luck with your pool, the internets. I'll see you in the next one.